Hi everybody, I'm Tina Arundel. I work in communications here at Metro Health, and I'm joined by Dr. Anjay Khandelwal. He's the co-director of Metro Health's Comprehensive Burn Care Center. And the reason we're doing this video today is because, well, it's a very popular holiday coming up, the 4th of July, and we tend to see a lot of injuries from fireworks. So we're just here to talk prevention and to learn some safety tips. So Dr. Khandelwal, thank you for being here with us today.
Thanks.
So what type of advice would you give anybody around this holiday?
So thank you, Tina, for having me here. So very simple. There's actually just a couple of quick points that you can remember to stay safe during the 4th of July holiday weekend or 4th of July holiday. So a couple of things. First of all, number one, make sure that adults are really the ones who are utilizing the fireworks. Kids really shouldn't be lighting the fireworks or playing with them. If there's going to be kids around, make sure there's adequate adult supervision for the children. Number one. Number two, make sure you have the basic safety things nearby. So a bucket of water, a garden hose, or something simple. And then third, utilize some other basic safety tips. So make sure that you're not throwing away the fireworks next to other new fireworks because they may explode or light. Make sure that you're not near any sort of brush or anything that's flammable. Those are probably the most important safety tips.
Okay. It's also important to know that, alcohol and fireworks don't mix. I know we've learned that.
That's true. Alcohol and drugs. So no fireworks under the influence. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then also leave the fireworks to the experts, right?
Absolutely. If they're legal, it's okay to light some of the legal fireworks. If they're illegal fireworks, stay away from those. If there are any sort of larger fireworks, absolutely leave those to the professionals. These are not things that you want to mess around with.
I think something that's important to note is that an injury that you can get from one of these burns is not just something that you can just put a Band-Aid on and then it's over. These can be lifelong injuries.
You're absolutely right, Tina. So a lot of the injuries that we do see are minor injuries, and they can be taken care of relatively simple. But a lot of patients do sustain some pretty significant injuries. So we see some very significant facial trauma, including broken bones and patients requiring reconstructive surgeries over the course of their lifetime, ranging from that to very severe hand or finger burns that result in loss of body parts. And as you can imagine, losing a couple of fingers or a part of your hand can really alter your ability to function.
Do you have any tips for people who may get perhaps a minor burn or something where, let's say, they don't have to go to the emergency room or the hospital? How can somebody take care of perhaps a minor burn?
So minor burns are very common. In fact, sunburns are probably going to be one of the more common things that we see over the course of the summer, and especially over any sort of holiday. So a couple things. Number one, make sure for sunburns, make sure you're using sunscreen. Make sure you're applying it regularly. So if you're going to be out in the water or something and it's going to get wet, just make sure you're reapplying the sunscreen. And if you do sustain a sunburn, something like a moisturizing lotion or aloe vera, something like that, is probably going to be good enough. If you start to see any blistering or something, that's probably when you need to seek medical attention. If you do have some minor, almost like sunburn appearing type burns from a firework or so, those can probably be managed at home. I mean, if you're uncomfortable, absolutely seek medical attention. If you see any sort of blistering or breakage in the skin, those are probably reasons that you should see or should seek medical attention. But if it's something minor, running the affected area over some cold water, or just tap water, nothing hot, nothing cold, but just regular water is pretty safe. Once again, applying some sort of moisturizing lotion or aloe vera over that area will probably be good enough. But once again, if you see any more significant damage, probably need to seek medical attention.
Okay. Well, before we wrap up, do you have any other tips that you'd like to leave everybody?
No, I think that's it. Just hope everyone has a safe 4th of July, holiday, and be smart and be safe.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Have a good holiday.